Good afternoon. This is 2:03 p.m. and I will wait for say 3 minutes more and I'll start with what we have today. Welcome to So You Call Yourself a Decorator. My name is Bisi Odewale. I am an interior designer and the founder of Business School for Interior Decorators. This is a month-long podcast and we have been looking at the game plan, what you need to start doing to either kickstart that design business of yours, or if it's already started and you are wondering what exactly are you doing that you're not getting right to make your business grow to attain the kind of growth you envision for it. This also is applicable to you. There's a 5-step process that you can start to apply to your business to see the results that you want. It's basically created for you to be able to build a successful business, that successful business of your dreams. So we've started since Monday. I'm just doing introductions for the 3 minutes that I'm waiting for those who might want to join in live to join in live. So we started on Monday with clarity. Monday and Tuesday actually we talked about clarity. Hi Abayomi Olushanu, thank you for listening in live. So we started with clarity, which is the first process, and that clarity we talked about you clarifying what success means to you. What does it mean? What is your goal for your decorating business or your design business? Why is it necessary for you to define your own success? Because so that when it happens you can know or recognize it and you can take stock of it and you can aim higher to go, because I believe that as you run your business successfully, you are going to have to change your definition of success, or increase what your expectation for success is for your business. And as you increase your capacity to deliver, you're also going to be increasing or growing, let me say growing and not increase, you're also going to be growing and turning towards that successful business of your dream. One thing I also realize in business and in life generally is that when you project, when you have a vision, when you set a goal and you hit that goal, you get this burst of confidence in yourself and your abilities, and then you're more likely to aim higher, to set bigger goals and go for greater feats, especially in life and in business. So I think my 3 minutes of waiting, yes, is complete. So we've looked at clarity Monday, Tuesday. Yesterday we started with the second step, which is discover your strength. And yesterday I shared some stories about people who took stock of what they have currently, what they possess currently in terms of their skill sets, resources available to them, and in line with what they want to accomplish or achieve with your business, so to speak. So we looked at what is in your hands, and I gave examples of how and activities on how, or questions that you can ask yourself to take stock or evaluate where you are in your business, whether you are just starting out, thinking of starting, or you've started and you are not getting the desired results that you want for or in your business. So today we're taking it a step further and we're looking at who needs the solution I provide and where are they. The reason for this step, or the reason for these questions, is after you've taken stock or you've evaluated your state or your current position, current reality in business, you are going to come up, or you will have come up with answers such as your abilities, what you possess in form of talent, gift, skill sets, resources, relationships, creativity, and so on and so forth. Experience, if you've already been in business for a while, experience, manpower. What else can I add to that list? And the list is actually inexhaustible, depending on, because we all run our businesses differently. So depending on how you're able to carry out the activities of yesterday, you have answers for today. So I'm going to be answering today's questions from two angles. If you're into product supply, or if you're into product sales, and the second angle is if you're service based, as in you're just offering your services only. So I'm going to start with the product supply, or you are selling. That is, you decided that you have products to sell. You have what I'm saying, you have products to sell is, yesterday I mentioned that for you to achieve your dream sometime of a very, very successful interior design business or interior decorating business, you might have to start from somewhere, which is start little or start small. And I use myself as an example. I use Joy Ibodike of JB Furniture as an example. And there's also somebody that I know who is ruling the bedding business world today. Her name is Uche. She's known popularly as Touch. She's the owner of Touch Beddings, and she has grown that empire of ours from a 10,000 naira investment back when she was serving as an NYSC member, to be a multi-million naira business. And now she's even helping other entrepreneurs get their footing in business and opening their eyes to see how they can scale their business quickly and run profitable businesses. So the reason why I'm coming from that angle, I was explaining from the product sales out, you might be starting out small, and it is okay to start out small. It's okay to start with 0 naira. It is very possible to start if you have the right relationships or the right network or the right leverage, so to speak, to start. If you don't have cash, you can actually start. I've seen it happen over and over again in this industry. In my short span in the business world, I've seen it happen. So if you're starting from that point, what are the solutions you're providing, or what solution are you providing, or what problem are you solving for your client? You are the one who can answer that questions. When I was starting out, then I was solving the problem. I was solving the problem of maximizing budget for business owner, especially those who are just starting out. So I was helping them get furniture and planning spaces for their workplace, and giving them furniture that meets with their budget but does not reduce the quality or the, what's this English now that just eluded me, sorry. It doesn't belittle their brand. It fits their brand. It fits the message they are projecting to the world. So the solution I was bringing in then was furniture, space planning for newbie, as in people who are going newly into business, who just want to start with the important stuff and watch and not necessarily spend money on getting furniture that they do not need. I help them fine-tune their thinking process and give them options they can go with that won't really hit into their capital that they are trying to manage for the business. I also was solving the problem of getting quality cotton beddings for my clients. A lot of people complain that when they buy bed sheets, duvets, and all the bedding needs that they want, especially when they buy from departmental stores, from shopping malls, they end up getting the short end of the stick, which means that by the time they unravel or opened up the package, the quality of the fabrics used were way below standard, and they end up not enjoying the purchase, what they bought. So what I did was source for quality cotton, most times 100% cotton bedding fabric that will last, that will not be uncomfortable to sleep on, and as well not be too that was also not overly expensive. So those were the solutions I was solving. So I use that as an example to explain. So my clients were majorly, or my prospects or my potential buyers were majorly online, but I didn't stick only with online and online stores. I also try as much as possible to talk to people around me to let them know what I was doing, and I give out catalogs. I send pictures to people to help me market what I sell. So apart from registering with online stores and creating online stores and making noise online, I also try to go physically to meetings. Another thing you can do if you're into product sales is to show up at trade shows and exhibitions. If you cannot afford to buy or to pay for a booth for yourself, you can decide to pair. There is usually a lot of them happening, especially towards the end of the year. There are some that happen in the course of the year, but I know that towards Christmas period or the end of the year, there are a lot of trade shows and exhibitions happening around us. So take advantage of such opportunities to go showcase your products to potential buyers. Even if they do not buy from you at that point, they will have, if you are able to plan your exhibitions very well, you should go with flyers, go with your call cards, go with something that will serve as something that they can use to remember you and call you up at the end of, even when the exhibition is over, they can call you up and say, oh, I met you at so and so place, I loved what you had on display, can you please send pictures of available things. Then another advice I will also give you is, when you sell online, try as much as possible to explain. Let your product description be as explanatory as possible. If you are fortunate, or if you are opportune to be able to communicate directly to the end user, as I'm talking about you having online stores on other people's platforms like Jumia, Konga, GTB, Market Hub, and the likes like that. If you're opportune to be on such platform and you can have access to the customer buying from you directly, create a rapport with them. Try as much as possible to help them enjoy the process of buying from you. So, and when you eventually supply, check up on them maybe 2-3 weeks, 2 months, 3 months down the, even 6 months down the line. Check up on them to ask them to give you a review. Because I discovered that when I started doing such, I got more, apart from the feedback that I got back, that I received, I also got more orders coming in, because they are shocked that, oh, you actually care enough to know if what I bought from you is working or I'm enjoying it. You must actually be a good person. And from such conversations and scenarios, I've been able to get interior decorating jobs where I had to go offer my services to do a makeover for homes, offices, give advice on how to use colors or set up a space and all of that. So you never can tell the opportunities that will open when you are that hands-on in your business. Hi Daniel, thank you for listening in live. All right, so I'm done. That's that about you. If you're in product sales or yes, just product sales. So now let's go to services. If you are a service-based designer or decorator, even though you need your online platform, you also need a physical a physical contact much more than the online presence that you're trying to build. What do I mean by that? People who want to hire interior designers and decorators want to see what they've done. They want to be able to talk to the person, to be able to more like gauge for themselves through their conversation with you or their interaction with you, that you actually know your onions and that you can actually deliver what you're selling or what you're trying to get them to commit to financially. So That is why I said you need to be the physical the physical contact should be more than online. You need to put yourself out there, put together a proposal, go visit offices of potential customers or clients that you might want to work with. For example, if I am looking to work with corporates and commercial bodies, I'll put together a proposal, dress well to be very presentable, approach say an hotel or a bank or any kind of establishment I'm interested in working with, ask to see who is in charge of facility management and try to secure an appointment to talk to the person and then drop my proposal, so that even if they do not have a job for me at that point where I visited, they can consider me when they have projects coming up and they can send out invites for me to come bid for a contract in their company and so on. I'm going to also use this opportunity to also say that you're selling online, or that you're online also, you need to also be as professional as possible. I've gotten a government contract just by being online. In fact, it was even through an online store, and this contract was running into millions, and all I needed to do was to just supply a particular kind of office furniture. So you never can tell where your big break will come from. You never can tell who is watching you or who needs your services. You just need to consistently put your best foot forward, both online and offline, because your prospects or your customers and clients are everywhere. So do not rely only with just staying on social media and all of that. You also need to put effort into going out and meeting with prospective buyers physically. Try to attend gatherings where you know that people who need your services. You need to be able to write out those you know who need your services. E.g., if you are into, say, I'm not trying to do, okay, if you're someone who loves to manufacture furniture, or you are concerned with creating a nice ambience with a lighting in a space, your prospective buyers or your prospective clients are both in the residential group category and in the commercial category. So you're the one who is going to sit down. You need to sit down and think up scenarios of why they will want to need your services, and you need to be proactive enough to find solutions to possible problems they might have with your spaces or with what they need in their spaces, and come up with solutions for that. That will help you to put out content online, and also prepare you for when you eventually meet with a real life scenario or a real life problem, and you'll be able to communicate to the prospective buyer, prospective client, prospective customer that you are the man or the woman for the job. So today what you need to do is to ask yourself, from all that you have at your disposal, your training, your skill set, your experience, your resources, your relationship, your network, and all of it, what is the solution you can create? What problem can you solve with all of this that you have combined? And then when you answer the question, you need to also answer the question, who are those who need that solution, or who are those who have that particular problem that you want to solve for them. And once you get that done, I can assure you, you're on your way to finding them and getting them to commit to buying from you or doing business with you. So if you're listening to this and you've got any questions, please put them in the comment below. If you're catching the replay also and you have any questions, put it also in the comments. I will answer your questions. I'm also going to use this opportunity to invite as many of you as possible who is interested in, or who needs help with their business, who needs help with starting out or figuring out how to run their business successfully, that we have a community of interior decorators and designers here on Facebook, and it is a business school for interior decorators. You can Google it. I'm going to put it in the comment section when I'm done with this audio live. I'll put it there so that you can just click to join the community. There you can find the resources you need, training, coaching. You can ask questions. If you need hand holding, you need people to cheer you on, you need people to give you ideas on projects or ideas on how to figure some things out in your business. It's a community where we are helping ourselves to build successful businesses, and you are invited to join us today. All right, so I've got to run now. Thank you for listening. Remember, if you've got any questions or any kind of inquiry at all, please put them in the comment below and I will answer them all. Thank you once again. My name is Bisi Odawale. See you same time tomorrow. Bye for now.